Okay, so around about 10, 11 days ago, I decided that I wanted to make use of both of my balconies. I have two, one on the ground floor, one on the second floor. And up until now, haven't really done much with them, just been storage, like for shit like this. Need to get rid of that. So I decided I was going to utilize them and make something of them. So in the last 10, 11 days, I've gone really overboard, and I think I've got something like between 35 and 40 plants that I've incorporated into my balcony. I'm going to take you through them now. They're all edible, they're all functional. So this is my old barbecue. I can't have it anymore because of strata laws. So I decided I'm going to turn it into a planting bed, and today I planted some potatoes. It might be a little bit too late in the season, I don't know, it's all experimental. Let's see what happens. This is a little pot that I had to drill the holes into the feet so to get some drainage, but there's going to be arugula in there. So if we look up here, this is a tomato plant. It's going to be a tumbler. Just planted a few days ago, but it's taken off nicely. Here are some peas, and there's also cucumbers in there as well. And this is the trailing plant, so I'm trying to feed it up to the top, and I may need to add in some kind of like trellis on the top there in order to be able to allow it to hang, but that's kind of next level. Here we have three types of peppers. There's El Jefe, there's orange marmalade, and Thai dragon. Now, I think you can see this one here. Look at that, it's starting to flower. The sun is coming in, it's around about 6:45. The sun hits beautifully this time of night from the as it sets. So in the west. So here, these are new today. These are edible flowers. There's three types in there. I can't remember what they're called, but we will see how they work out, they transpire. Here we have strawberries, and you can probably see, I just stepped in water, my feet are wet, but they're starting to take. This is tomatoes. Let me just get out of the full sun. These are Candyland tomatoes. This plant is really taken off. You can see the flowers. There, this is only after like a week or 10 days. Pretty cool. So this is all my hanging baskets. Got 6 of them. And you see what it looks like. So if we go down now to here, we have cucumber melons. So these are on a vine. Again, let's try and get out of the sun. So I just put them in yesterday. The day before yesterday, and you can see the tendrils are starting to climb up the trellis there. We'll see how that goes. This is sage. I put that in about 10 days ago. It's doubled in size. This is tomatoes again over here. Probably going to have to stake these at some point, but it's in a nice sunny spot, and with the glass there, hopefully it will acts as something like a greenhouse. This is going to be ginger. I don't know about that, but I planted 3 pieces of ginger in there, and we'll see what happens. Now we have coriander, basil, and parsley. These are the 3 things I use a lot of and waste when I buy at the store. But you can see that there's just after a week or so, they are really thriving. Basil, we've done has been at this point. I pinched it earlier, so hopefully it will start to propagate. But yeah, the coriander is also looking really good. Next up, we have rosemary, Vietnamese coriander, and what's this called again? I'll come back to that. So rosemary, it's growing slowly, but it's a woody kind of herb, so it takes its time. Oh, there we go, thyme. That's kind of starting to take off. The Vietnamese coriander, never used that before, but let's see what happens in the coming weeks. Next over we have dill, chives, and oregano. This is a hot and spicy oregano. This one is probably the most prolific of the bunch. You can see that the sun is really shining on it this time of night, and it's really kind of taken off. Chives, probably going to have to cut them back to get to thicken, but that's probably a week away. Dill is taken off. Love dill. This is going to be lettuce. Haven't had any. This is seeds. Hopefully they'll start showing up in a day or two. We'll wait and see. And then we have spinach over here, 2 plants. That's kind of taken off really nicely, and we'll see how that progresses. And then the last 2 is we have tarragon and marjoram. I planted them 2 days ago. They're taken nicely. I think, you know, this time of year the sun comes in from the, where am I? From the east over here, and then in the evening it comes from the west. So you get about 5 to 6 hours of sun most days, and everything is just looking really, really green and lush. There's also my balcony upstairs, which I haven't shown yet, but yeah, we shall see. This is my urban herb garden.